I know you can't look at the Democratic side right now for obvious reasons, but size up the Republican field. What do you like? What do you not like? What do you think is going on there?
Well, there's a lot of them. It looks more like the Kentucky Derby than Belmont. I like that horse, American Pharoah. That was amazing. First of all, they got a lot of youth. They got a lot of energy. They got some significant diversity. And they're no dummies. I mean, it's interesting. You know, it's a pretty, and they believe what they believe. They still believe trickle-down economics and works better than investment. And their convictions are so great that they're undeterred by evidence. And that's always amazing to me. But they're impressive. And they have some differences of opinion on, like, the national security issues and the incarceration issues and all that. It'll be interesting to watch them debate. I sympathize with the question of how the primary voters are going to decide who to vote for and whether it's fair or unfair for some people to be eliminated from the televised debates. I don't know how you listen to 12 people in a televised debate, but...
Or 16.
Yeah, or however many they got. But here's what I think, that generally Republican primary voters, since you and I have been doing this, wind up voting for the person they think has the best chance to win. In spite of because they figure the Tea Party's taken over the House. They've got all their ideological dreams fulfilled. So the reason I'm saying this is it may be harder this year than before to figure out who's the most electable candidate. Mm. But I predict that at some point during this process, whatever they're debating and whatever the stories are, there will be a move by people who think they can influence the process to settle on the one that's most electable, because they figure they already got what they need. They got the Congress, and they just want to win the White House so bad they can, you know, just, I get that. I mean, I understand that. But that's what makes it, for an outsider who doesn't understand all the ins and outs of it, it'll make it difficult to predict. Because I think they don't know. Do they need somebody who's new? Do they need somebody who's seasoned? Do they need somebody who's got a forward-leaning position on immigration, or will it disillusion their people and stay home? Do they need all this kind of, you know, they got all these decisions to make, but in the end it's going to come down to who's the most electable candidate, because they want to win.
Mr. President, thank you so much.